Only the cool people are drinking their coffee from there. Project Z28, L to the W coffee cups. Alright, it's nighttime because it's a bazillion degrees outside during the daytime. It's also extremely hot at night, but man, I gotta have my coffee. No better way than this beautiful Project Z28 cup. Links down below if you want to get some Project Z28 merchandise in the Teespring store, or t-shirts, stickers and that. All help the channel. So, we're getting back on Project Z28. The game plan for tonight is I need to reinstall the dash. As you guys remember, I took everything apart because the circuit board for the speedometer fried. I had to send it out. The other day when I drove it, the speedometer came up. It's live, it's working, so now I need to put in the pieces. And the bad thing is it's been apart for so long, I kind of have to remember how this all goes back together. So I'm going to work on that, and then what we're going to do is we're going to pull this chip out. We're going to go ahead and flash that new tune my tuner sent me. He worked with another customer of his that has a fairly large cam. He thinks this tune should work for my application. So we're going to go ahead and flash that, and then when it gets daytime, and I'm not going to wake the living dead with this thing, we're going to go ahead and take it out and do some data logging. So let's go ahead and work on the inside. Man, I almost messed this up. I almost put this black piece in first, and then I was just sizing up this, and then I realized that all the screws down here hold this plastic piece in, and then these two here hold the plastic, and then these three are the only ones I need to secure for right now. And then there's two screws right here on the top. I'm not sure how good you can see it. I really hate putting this thing together after so long. Wow. But I did take the time to go ahead and polish or clean the back side of this plexi. I think I'm going to do it one more time before I go ahead and put it together. So I think these go here. Alright, for handling this plexi, I really try not to get any fingerprints on it. I'm going to try wearing these mechanic gloves, see how that works. So like I said, if I find a fingerprint and it's on the inside, after I get this bolted up, it's going to be too late. So, take a very nice, clean, soft rag here. And we're just going to go ahead and clean it up. Get this nice lip up here. Try to concentrate on this big area here where I know the gauges are at. Oh, I hope this looks good when I'm done. I know the dash looked pretty beat. You can kind of see it there. Pretty scratched, which I'm going to try to fix. Once I get this bolted in, I'm going to use a different product on the front. But it should be good for the back. I think everything I see now is on the front half. Alright. So we got our square here. That's where the tripometer is going to go through. So be careful that little piece of plastic. Okay. So, oh, you know what? That doesn't go on yet. This goes in. And this was kind of dusty, so let's clean this off. See, that's what I'm saying. It's been a while. I kind of forgot how all this goes. I almost would have thought this would have went the plexi first, but I guess not. Alright, so now this goes in. Now I believe this goes in and it all should hold together. Nope. Okay, so I do the 3 screws on the top. That's right. I can take off these gloves, it's hot. Alright. See, I got 3 screws way up here on the tippy top. And there's only 2 here, so the plex is going to screw to here, and there's 3 screws way in the back. Alright, we got this. And I said these magnetic bit holders are definitely a lifesaver. Situations like this where you're trying to reach really far. I'm not sure, maybe I didn't get a speedometer in right, but it just seems like there's some friction right here and it's pushing. But I had the worst time getting this upper screw in because of the way this thing angles. I don't want to take it back apart. I really don't. So we're just going to roll with it. Alright. Now there we go. Try to get these top ones in first. That's why it's good to have these magnetic bits. There we go. Don't forget, don't tighten them all the way. Sometimes you need a little bit of wiggle room with something like this. So just like snug them up a little bit and then go back and tighten them all. Alright, this is Plastic X by Meguiar's. I'm going to use this on the inside plexi if it's still good. Okay, it's still good. It's really thick. Got a nice clean little polishing pad here. And we're just going to go ahead and try to get the scratches out of this plexi from years of people using it. Probably trying to clean it with something abrasive. Avoid going in circular motion because that's what, you know, that's really going to stand out if you leave any lines in here with this. Try just to go up and down or left and right if you can. Like here in the front I have to kind of go left and right, but then right here I can go up and down. We don't want to go circular because even if, like I said, if you leave some scratches or you do something, the circles show up a lot more. I learned that in the aviation world. Oh wow, that's looking pretty good. Woohoo! Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Oh man, kind of glad I had to take this apart. Because honestly, it didn't look that good before. Cool, look at that. Alright. Now comes the fun part. I gotta get this headlight switch back out, and then we can put the other panel back on here. Try to remember how this goes as well. Let's see, there's 2 screws right here. Alright. Get this headlight switch out, and I forgot how this goes. I know it was painful. There we go. Look at my finger. Alright, let's get this thing back in. This way. Maybe. Damn, I don't want to break this thing. Alright, there we go. Now, because this is a Z28, we got fog lights to plug in. And then I have a rear window defroster and a cigarette lighter. Looks like the cigarette lighter's got more room, so we'll work with that. Whoo! There we go. Alright. Now we just have a couple of screws right here to put in. Oh yeah. Those just slide in like that, and then this thing comes up. And then we have all these other things there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we got the dash back in. Look at that. Looks pretty good. Now it's time to go remove that chip and burn a new program. Alright, kind of forgot how to do this. It's been a minute. I got the chip in here. I got the supported chip 27S512. The chip addressing in here. And I think what I do here is I load file the buffer. And this one, Greg timing. And program chip. Alright, we're going to load this in the car and start it. Alright everyone, it's the moment we've been waiting for. Start doing some data logging. See if I get this thing to connect. It's been a while since I've done this. I think I have to hit enable this. Okay. Acquire data. Maybe. It says it's not connected. Thinking maybe I should have left the tune alone. The car ran pretty good with that last tune. You guys probably heard in that video. There's a lot of popping and sputtering going on. I'm afraid I might have fouled out the spark plug again. So I'm going to pull out this one. And we're going to take a look. Tell you what. I think I need a wrench. Damn it, man. They're full on freaking fouled out again. Damn it. I'm tired of this, man. I'm tired of this. Alright everyone, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Sorry this isn't the outcome I was hoping for. I was really hoping this car was going to be driving, but before we get into it, please do not Monday morning quarterback issues with my car. I'm so tired of everybody accusing vacuum leaks and stuff like that. I don't think I played it, but this car is idling fine. Even when I put it in the garage, it was idling fine. The only issue I'm having now is in the upper RPM range. It's starting to misfire, and it's obviously because the spark plugs are totally burned up. Matter of fact, if you know anything about vacuum leaks, you know that would actually cause the car to go lean. The car should be running lean with the vacuum leak because you have more air coming in than what's metered. I'm running too rich. So none of that makes any sense. The car's idling fine. It takes off fine. It's no indication of a vacuum leak. I had one guy tell me, my fuel pump's bad. Obviously not, because I'm driving the car. I'm still pulling 40 pounds of pressure on this thing. So no, it's not a fuel pump. So please don't Monday morning quarterback the issue. There's something that I just don't know how to test. I mean, understand, fuel injection takes readings from an O2 sensor. It takes readings from the map sensor. It takes reading from the water temperature sensors. There's a NOx sensor in there. If any one of these sensors is not reading correctly or giving the computer false information, it's going to make changes to timing and fueling and cause you issues like this. So it could be any of these things. I just don't know really, the equipment to test this stuff. So I'm really going to have to think about either getting this to a local speed shop, somebody that knows V8s, hopefully tune ports, or I would really like to get up to Ken at First TPI, seeing how he knows his intake and he really knows these third-gen cars inside and out. I would really love to take it to the guru of these cars and have him go through it. My problem is right now, like as low as this car is, there's no getting this on a trailer. I mean, I could take the RV to U-Haul, get a car hauler, bring it up to, I think he's in Wisconsin. The problem is I can't get it on there. I really need one of those like airbag trailers that you can just roll on and then it comes up. So if I do go that route, I'm either going to need to find somebody that can rent one. Maybe I can borrow one from somebody, or I need to find like somebody that specializes in transporting cars like this and get it up to him and let him go through whatever I did to this. Because I mean, I love the car. It's really cool. You know what's really cool? Josh, my UPS friend, just sent me a link to a video. Snoop Dogg, the Snoop Dogg, boy, a 91 Z28. Okay, it looks a little goofy. Somebody put an IROC decal on it. If you know these cars, they dropped the name IROC for 1990 or 91. It went back to Z28. You could tell the Z28s because they have these scooped lower rockers. They came with the big wing in the back, and they also did away with that like xylophone looking insert on the hood, and I think, if I remember correctly, the term was power bulges, the smooth bulges here on the hood. And then 91, 92 had the airbag and the yellow instrument panel. But I did find it interesting when I was looking, the 1990 IROC Z was the only IROC to have this interior. So you could have this interior in an IROC only in 1990. 1990 they introduced this, but 91, 92 was a Z28 only. No IROC. They dropped that name. I believe Dodge took over that, which if you don't know, that's the International Race of Champions. That was a race. That's what IROC stood for. So there's your little Camaro lesson. Also, fun thing too, remember guys, I told you 92 was my first brand new car ever. As a young private in the Army, when I saw the new next generation of Camaro came out, I really wasn't a fan of it. I knew it was faster and more powerful, but I still just loved this body style, and I bought the 92. So the only difference between like the 91 and 92, there was just a little 25th anniversary on the dashboard. There was the Heritage Anniversary package where you could have got the stripes that was on the hood and the deck lid. But other than that, that's the only way to tell the 92. So it has, but you can add the Heritage package to anything. But that was the only difference between 92 and not kind of like my 50 that I have in the back. But that 50 is so many neat, unique things on that thing. That, you know, the rims are unique to that car. The brakes are unique to the car. The striping is, you can only get it in that one color, the gray. The seats say 50 on the headrest. It says 50 in the dash. It says 50 in the door sills that light up. I mean, there's so many unique little things to the 50. For 25th anniversary, they just told you it's 25. That was it. Nothing that fantastic. So, I mean, I would love to have the 92 again, but I found a really good deal on this, and I don't know, man, I'm almost regretting going this far into this engine. I just thought, you know, like a cam and heads, and we're really waking it up, but something's just not jiving. So I'm bound determined. I'll get this car running, man. I love this car, even though she's kicking my ass. We're going to get it running. We're going to get it, because I really want to drive this car. I still got the exhaust to finish up. You guys remember I got that slinky pipe underneath there from where I deleted the cats. I should have just left this thing alone, I swear. I like it lowered. I love the rims, the brake upgrades. Everything was good up to that point till I started freaking pulling that engine apart. I still got all the original parts. I could just go get a new bottom end. Put it back. Arcing, yeah, short block. Now I could just go get a rebuilt motor. All I have to do is put the tune port back on, the original tune port. Maybe throw these headers on there, seeing how they're already there. It's an option. Just go back to the original. Keep it simple. Oh man, I don't know. Anyway guys, thank you for your support. This video is probably already long enough. Oh, I also noticed too, when I was driving, the speedometer didn't work. So obviously whatever issue I had was something not fitting in there. I have to revisit that. I'm going to have to pop this dash back out and figure out why something didn't push in right. God, I swear, man, I could not. Cars, man, gotta love them. Anyway, take care. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one.